This week I get a PlayStation preview, which the video game company reveals just exactly what's going on this year with all their popular characters. Now, we don't know when these games are coming out. All that Sony is doing is offering the first tantalizing details just to get fans excited. And the first title up is called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, a smash and bash and brawl that takes characters from several PlayStation titles and brings them together for the very first time.
We want to make sure that the game has those characters that are very appealing to kids. We have some of our more realistic characters, with some of our very comical looking characters. And then the gameplay. We want to make sure the gameplay is easy to pick up. It may be hard to master, but it's easy to pick up. So the minute you grab that controller, you know exactly what to do.
It's a game where even the cutest characters can become feisty little warriors, and the screen is packed with fast, frenetic energy and interesting details. I love the stories in the background, such as these Patapon warriors taking over one level, or the goofy vehicles. Here's a rideable chicken, and here's a mechanized battle suit.
We consider this a party game, a fighting game. A lot of our guys are very much into the whole fighting genre. They go into tournaments, and some of them are ranked players. So we wanted to make sure that it's a party game, because I'm more of the party guy. You know, I want to come, my friends come over and play this game. And then we have some of the guys that are like, very much, I got to come up with combos and, the strategy behind the game. And so we want it to be both.
Now, this is a game that's definitely not for little kids. Imagine the Clash of the Titan films as a video game and you get the idea. God of War Ascension is a mix of gladiatorial combat and mythological magic, except this time around you're not alone. Up to 8 players can connect online to form teams and compete against each other to take down massive monsters.
I mean, we looked at previous God of Wars, and some of the coolest things Kratos ever does is take down enemies. It takes down small enemies, big enemies, and giant enemies, as we saw in God of War 3. So in this game, we definitely want to bring some of that element to the multiplayer. Your player heroes will be taking down smaller enemies and bigger enemies together.
You fight for the gods, and the idea is to eventually become a god yourself. But what does that mean?
The key is power. It's like you basically get stronger and have more power, and you could choose to be kind of evil and just taking out everybody, or you could choose to be a little, nicer. It depends on you, I guess.
While being bad is always popular, I have to admit that when I play these games, I always end up being the nice guy.